Today's recipe is one of my childhood favourites, and it is from a Mancunian. And for this, I'm going to take you on a journey back to 1994 when I was a kid. And today we're going to make Barlows Banoffee pie.
Wait, hold on, Mum. What are we doing again?
We are doing
Barlows Banoffee pie.
Is he just going to keep interrupting? Anyway, let's get on with it.
Simple this, you'll get it. It's like Blue Peter. Get a whole tube of digestive biscuits and smash them all up so they're really, really crumbly. I think you've got to melt some butter to make them stick to the bottom of the pan a bit. Push them all down there, great. And get your tin of condensed milk. Now, there's a very unsafe way of doing this, and that's the way I do it. I boil it in a pan for 2 hours without taking the top off it. It doesn't explode, don't worry. Then when you take the top off, it all comes gushing out the side, and it's like caramel, it's gorgeous. Pour that on top of your digestive biscuits. Whip a bit of cream up, throw that on top of that. Cut a few bananas up, throw that on top of that, and then for the final touch, a bit of Cadbury's flake sprinkled on the top. I'll put it in the fridge for about 2 or 3 hours before you start eating it, but I'm telling you, you'll never stop.
Never stop? Okay, Barlow, let's put your recipe to the test, but with some padlock twists. So fill your pot with some water and place the tins carefully. We used 4 altogether, 3 condensed milk and 1 caramel, which is our twist, as it adds a bit more of an in-depth flavour, and leave on a low heat for 2 hours. You can use whatever biscuit base you want, but we went with chocolate digestives because if you have any opportunity to add more chocolate to a dessert, you're mad to not take it up. So in order for those biscuit crumbles to stay together, we have to add melted butter. Start with a small amount first because it does vary how much butter you need depending on how much biscuit you've got and the look and texture of it. I always go for this. We're changing it up a little bit, so we're making mini banoffee pies. But if you don't have any mini dishes like this, you can just put it in a roasting pan or a glass dish or even a cake tin. Later on in the video I will show you how I do that. And for that padlock twist, set aside that broken biscuit buttery mixture to make layers later. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys what I do. Normally, I just whack it in a cake tin, so you're gonna just get the back of the spoon and just press that broken biscuit butter mixture into that pan. This is a 4-inch pan, but I usually go for an 8-inch. Then you're gonna whack them in the fridge while you wait for that condensed milk to caramelise. Don't worry, I'm not going to let you sit here for 2 hours.
Once the 2 hours are over, we transfer the tins into another pot of cool water.
After those 2 long hours, the condensed milk will be caramelised.
Now take out your already prepared biscuit base that is now set and pour over a small amount of the caramel as we are going to do layers.
We're changing it up a little bit, so we're adding another layer. So pour some more biscuit base over the top and add more caramel.
Now carefully slice some banana and lay it on top of the caramel.
Listen, this may be controversial, but we wanted the easier option, but you can go ahead and spend, well, 5 minutes making that fresh cream, but we just went with classic square cream. Tastes the same, does the same job.
We went with twirl, but you can always use a flake as well, whichever is easiest. To be fair, flake is the most crumbliest of the chocolate, as this twirl did not want to flake on top.
And for a little extra touch, add a slice of banana on top. Now repeat all those steps. Obviously just leave out the extra layer as it's just a classic single banoffee pie. Now that you've dolloped that fresh whipped cream and sprinkled your chocolate, put them back in the fridge to set overnight and redecorate as necessary.
This is my idea of a very nice day out.